My name is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Fragonomics. Fragrance we're going to talk about today is Proud of You, Absolute. As usual, we're going to do a deep dive and or first impressions into the fragrance right after we run the intro. Welcome back. And once again, I want to thank you for dropping by my channel. I hope to see you back again in future episodes to come. As usual, if you find any value in the information offered, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit the like button so that the algorithm will help push the video out and so that you don't miss any future episode. Let's talk about this. First of all, what I'd like to say is Proud of You Absolute fragrance we're going to talk about today, actually a clone fragrance of a more popular one by Giorgio Armani, and it's called Stronger With You Absolutely. So what we're going to do is go to Fred Radical as we always do, get the note breakdown, and then we're going to spread and see what we pick up. Okay, I couldn't find a note breakdown for the Proud of You, but it's supposed to be the exact same thing as the Giorgio Armani version, Stronger With You. So we're going to use the note breakdown that's on Fred Radical and see what they got to say. First of all, it said it's a vanilla, woody, balsamic, run, aromatic, warm, spicy, nutty, powdery, lavender, and sweet fragrance. Those are the main accords that it seems to put out. And let's see when it. Actually, this fragrance was released in 2021. And then it gets into the top notes. Let's go down here and see what we can see it. The top notes are rum, elmy, bergamot, lavender, Davina, and then it gets into the base note after it dries down, which is Madagascar vanilla, chestnut, cedar, and patchouli. People seem to think that the fragrance is smooth, seductive, long-lasting, with strong projection. Sweet, beautiful, and resonant of scorched wood. It says unique and interesting for the winter and fall. Yes, I can tell you that with notes like this, it's going to be a darker fragrance. And then it just says it has warm scent with undertone of cedar. Got a little vanilla going on. And it also is leaning toward being a more of a male fragrance. I don't think this one's going to be as unisex. Obviously, you can pretty much, you can wear what you want. It doesn't really matter. But this one right here, I think it's a little bit darker. So it's going to lean more masculine. Now let's talk about cost. Now the original Giorgio Armani is gonna be about $100 to $130 fragrance. I see it here on Joma Shop for around $115. This particular one, which is supposed to be a clone of it, is about a $20 to $25 fragrance. So what I like to do is, anytime I can, if I can find you an alternative, I think that'll get you close. I like to try to feature it as much as I possibly can. So actually, I went and got a sample of this particular one a couple of days ago, and I laid it down. I can't seem to find it, but I definitely remember the smell very well. So I'm gonna try to do this one off of memory and see if this $20, $25 fragrance is close to the Giorgio Armani fragrance. Go ahead and get it opened up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and open up this Fragrance World's interpretation of Stronger Than You. Absolutely. Let's get him opened up. Just a regular black paper box, nothing special. Him opened up, and this is a fragrance. This is what it looks like. My face. Oh. All right, like I said, it's a brownish looking content in the bottle or whatnot. Not a magnetic top, just a regular top on it. But for $20, $25, I don't think I'm gonna put all that in it. Let's go ahead and get it sprayed. Let's see what we're working with here. All right. Oh, we got the top off. Let's get a little spray on this thing and see working with. First of all, like we always do, let's check the atomizer out. Yeah. Need to put out an adequate amount. It's a little slow, but the fragrance is what we worried about. See what it smells like. Let it dry down. It's kind of strong. I can smell it already. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a dense fragrance here. This is definitely not a summertime fragrance. Smells pretty good though. See here. Actually smells very good. Oh my goodness. This is good. Damn! Pick up that rum. Bergamot setting up on top. Oh my goodness. Vanilla just creamy. This is nice. $20, $25? My goodness. Picking up that chestnut. It's like it's all mixed together. It's like vanilla chestnut with a little bit of citrus, which is that bergamot, with a little bit of rum on the back. And then it has that cedar basically kind of seem like giving it that push. This is an above average fragrance for $20, $25. This is very good. It definitely leans more masculine. There's no doubt about that, but no breakdown. It's beautiful. Got a little bit of lavender. You can smell it on the back, but not too heavy. But I can tell you that rum, that vanilla. Oh my goodness, with that chestnut and cedar, it's a beautiful thing. This particular fragrance, proud of you. This is something you need to put on your nose. This is perfect for the beginner that's looking for a nice winter's time fragrance, some cool weather to try to get into the fragrance game, so to speak. You can get in with this for little or nothing. But I will say, like I said, this particular one, this hits way above its weight class. It does. Let me spray a little more. This is a good fragrance. I was really surprised. I didn't think much was going to come out of it because of the inexpensive price, but I know times are tight. So if I can find alternatives that I think are going to get you pretty darn close, we're going to show try. This is excellent. I'm going to tell you this I'm doing this from memory, but this smells 95% like the Giorgio Armani's Stronger With You. Absolute. This is a great fragrance. Not too heavy. It's like middle of the road, whatnot. It's got like a cooling effect on the top. I think what's happening is between that cedar and that bergamot, it's kind of taking some of the thickness off. This is great. This is something I'm gonna have to recommend. This is great scent. Smells like it's more expensive. No one will be able to tell that you just paid $25 for this. This is a winner all day long. This is right up my speed. Now, like I said, I'm basing the scent profile off of memory. It was just a couple of days ago I went and picked up a sample of this. But as far as I'm concerned, this particular one, probably 95%. Just going by the scent profile, you'll probably get a good, I would say 4 hours, probably 4 to 5 hours on this particular one. If you spray it, probably, I would say, put about 5 sprays on to start. But like I said, it's cool weather. You want something between 20 and maybe 40, 45 degrees. This would be perfect. Yes, this is a buy. This is a buy. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for any of that. I buy all of my fragrances with my hard-earned money. I just love fragrances. I love smelling good. I like discovering what's next and whatnot. And this is just a hobby that I basically love being able to discuss with other people that may be interested or have some of the same interests that I do. But this particular one, save your money on the Giorgio Armani Stronger Than You and get this particular one. Proud of You Absolute is a winner. It's just heavy enough to be able to cut through the coal, but just light enough not to be cloying. This is beautiful. This is right. I bought this, like I said, this is a blind buy. I bought it off of the whim of I smelt the original and I liked it. I said, well, let me see if the cheaper one before I go out and spend the money, can hit in the same weight class. But this one, this is getting it done. This is one I could recommend here wholeheartedly. You catch it $20, $25, grab it. Said, this is a grown man scent. I would say 25, you good money. You just get into business and whatnot. And like I said, during the winter, obviously you can wear it day or night. This particular one is a win. This is one you need to go out and check out. $20, $25 get you started in the game as far as a very good wintertime fragrance. I can see this get compliments all day long because it does have some depth with that rum, chestnut, and cedar. That bergamot is really bringing it over the top. That bergamot, oh my goodness. It's like a bergamot, vanilla type hint just over the top. This is great. This is a buy. I got to recommend. I don't even know what else to say about this. $25, this is steal. This, if you want to get into something that's going to get you going in the wintertime, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money and whatnot, and you just want to kind of get a feel of what you might like or what your old lady might like or whatever, this is a go. I don't know what else to say about it. This is a great set. This is a good pickup for $25, and I would recommend you all checking this one out. Just get your nose on it. Because I honestly feel that once you smell this, especially once you put it on skin. Speaking of skin, I think I'm going to put a little bit on my skin. This is nice. Got a good bit on there. As you see, a lot comes out. That's a good atomizer. Let me let it dry down. Give you a little bit of impression of the skin, but in the air, this stuff is right. This is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I think you're going to like this, and I think your old lady will like this one too. Put your nose on it. That's all I say. I always say sample. But I can tell you right now, a lot of times these particular type fragrances, which are interpretations or clones of, you're not going to be able to get a sample. But like I said, you can catch this one at the right time for under $25. This is a win. This does not smell like something cheap, watered down. Now, like I said, in the initial, I smell a little bit of alcohol, which is, pretty much going to be there when you're getting a cheaper fragrance. But after probably the first 10 or 15 seconds, it dies that into a nice fragrance. This is nice and smooth. I can see you getting compliments on this. This is right down the middle of the road as far as being non-offensive. It has just enough girth in it to cut through that cold weather, but it's inexpensive enough not to cut through your wallet. What? This is a win. This is a winner. This is one that I recommend. Just put your nose on it. Go ahead on it. Just put your nose on it. And I got the feeling you're going to be glad you did. That's all I got to say. A great fragrance, worth the money all day long. You want to smell like something that's more expensive, but you didn't have to break the bank. Fragrance World got down on this one. Proud of you, absolute. Enough said. And I'll see you at the next one.